All right, everybody. It's not even the end of the fourth quarter. It's not even the end of the game, and the Cowboys are down 48-16. This played out to a T. I'm so irritated right now, even though I knew this was going to happen. Let's look at all the check marks here. Cowboys were undefeated at home. They were the number 2 seed. They were playing the Green Bay Packers, a team that they had beaten them a couple times in the playoffs. This was their time for retribution. They had a really strong defense. Their offense was great. Dak was getting playoff hype, or I'm sorry, MVP hype. All of those things make you like thinking as a Cowboys fan that they could pull off some sort of run this playoffs, even though you knew San Francisco was really good. At least you'd make it to the NFC Championship game for the first time since 1996. No. I'm sorry, 1995. Sorry for those playoffs. Nope. This is played out to a T. Green Bay just took it right to the Cowboys. The great defense couldn't stop the run. Their vaunted secondary couldn't stop anybody. And oh, by the way, Dak threw 2 interceptions, one returned for a pick. The other one should have been returned for a TD. This is just unbelievable. So, look, I want to find, look, I'm in a lot better state than I am now in the fourth quarter than I was in the second quarter when I was about ready to blow my fucking top. But here we go. Let's just go through the playoffs since 1995 when they won the Super Bowl. It was not a very convincing Super Bowl, but they beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, thankfully, because their defense stood up there, and Larry Brown was the MVP. That was the Barry Switzer Super Bowl playing with Jimmy Johnson's team, which, I mean, again, wasn't overly convincing, but 3 and 4 years, dynasty, we're all feeling good. So let's recap. 96, they beat the Vikings in the first round, the wild card, and they lost the division series to the Panthers, who were with Kerry Collins, I think, that year. 97 missed the playoffs. 98 lost first round to Arizona Cardinals. 99 lost first round to Minnesota. 2000 they lost from 2000, 2001, 2002. They didn't even make the playoffs. 2003 lost first round to the Carolina Panthers again. 2004, 2005 missed the playoffs. 2006 lost to Seattle. 2007 New York Giants lost that. So again, Seattle and New York Giants back to back. That was the infamous Tony Romo fumble, where to kick the field goal there. That would have been in a good position for them. But then the next year against the Giants, that was the first round. The Cowboys were the number 1 seed, and the Giants then went on to win the Super Bowl. 2008 missed the playoffs. 2009 they won a playoff game, which was amazing. They beat the Eagles, but then they lost the next round to Minnesota. 2010, 11, 12, 13, out of the playoffs. 2014, won against the Lions. There you go, Andy Jabor. And then lost against Green Bay. Sucks, right? 2015, lost. Didn't even make the playoffs. 2016, lost to Green Bay. 2017, missed the playoffs. 2018, beat Seattle, then lost to the Rams. 19, 20, missed the playoffs. 21, lost to San Francisco. 22 last year, beat Tampa Bay in the first round. That was Brady on nothing. He had nothing left. And then they lost to San Francisco. Look, I'm so outraged at this moment. The only solace that I can take, the only solace is that maybe Mike Zimmer will be fired. Maybe. Look, if you're a Cowboys fan, you know that that's not an absolute. We lived with Jason fucking Garrett for 8 years for some unknown reason, couldn't get over the hump, we wouldn't fire him. And now we've got Mike Zimmer. 4 years with Mike Zimmer, not gone very far at all. And not very fucking convincing at all. I'm dropping F-bombs like crazy, and you can just tell I'm getting more and more worked up. But here we are. I don't even know what the final score of this game is going to be, but this is just an outrage. Hopefully Mike Zimmer will be fired. Maybe we'll get Mike Vrabel. Maybe we'll even go all in on Bill Belichick and pull 2 years out. Because look, a good coach here, I hope, a good coach would pull some of this stuff out of him. We just really haven't had it since Jimmy Johnson. And what's the one common denominator there? I don't know, the owner. Look, the Cowboys have been number 1 seed. They've had some really good regular seasons. Romo's been a great quarterback, was a great quarterback. Dak has been a above average quarterback. We've had good teams. There's no reason for this garbage. We haven't made it to the conference championship game. We're like one of two teams that haven't done it since 1995. This is an unbelievable outrage. If Jerry Jones isn't firing everybody, including his son, then I don't know what we're gonna do here. But look, I'll sleep on it tonight. Tomorrow I'll be like, yep, I'll never let that happen to me again. And next year I'm going to be in the same fucking place on the same weekend. And here we go again. All right. Thought I had to give the instant reaction. That's 5 minutes I'll never get back. And I hope you guys enjoyed it.